and send out my notification on Instagram. I just went ahead and said what's up to YouTube, sent them over their signal, which is going to be great. That way I also need to test out the mobile format of sending over the signal. So, I mean, kind of sucks I have to do that constantly with the 2%. But it is what it is, I guess. In order to stream at the high definition of what I am doing, there's pros and cons. 4K is a blessing and a curse all in the same token. You just really have to understand how to work OBS. When you know how to do that, you know how to make stuff work really beautifully. I even surprised the OBS creator. He was just like, what the hell? How did you do that? I had no clue. But in tonight's episode, what we're going to be doing is just trying to look for the remaining trophies. Really just dig our heels deep and see what we can find. I still have the mountain that I need to climb into and try to see if I can find out what I can and can't get myself out of with a few artifacts, I believe. Let's see here. Also ascertaining, I think, some hidden chambers, but mainly a lot of chests. I have a lot of chests that I need to like pick up, and hopefully there's some pirate booty inside of there. That'd be awesome. Shit's great popcorn. But enough shenanigans aside, as I kind of look over and see that I probably shouldn't be doing that big of a. Damn it. Playback value is great until you understand that it goes to 4K and it starts tripping out. Can't stream and download at the same time with that much power. Not meant to be. But looks like everything's comfortable. All my dashboards are in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and take off. Cool. It says I'm officially live. The internet can totally see you now. To stop, use your encoder. Thanks, YouTube. You're so cool. I hope you're. I just hope this works really well this time around. We'll see though. Luckily, one of my buddies had mentioned to me that something was going down, so I figured out what it was. It just depends, because like that person always watched me on like my format of computers, which makes sense because you're going to have a LAN connection, you're going to have a signal that I can send to you, but at the same time, maybe I'm sending too much, because it does suggest around like 24,000 rather where I push it sometimes, which is about 30 and above, because I want to try to get a little bit more of that little edge to clarity, but maybe it's just way too much. And that's where it's very successful on PC, because it's fine, that way too much can be transferred into very much good quality, but for mobile formats, it may be a no-go. Kind of want to like be a yes-go rather than a no-go. But just me, in my, I guess, analyzation of it. But looks like we're very well underway. I can say comfortably that at this point in time, I can go ahead and just drop notification for Twitter, and we can push forward. And I'm gonna go ahead and about destroying these things. Why do they always think that they can like destroy me? Man, that would be a great thumbnail. Dumb cat.
Impressive.
It didn't need its frescas. Frescas. Friskas? Whatever the hell you call it. I don't know. Cat food. It's a cat food. The hell? Add stream marketer. A marketer tool now for Twitch? New market save. Timestamp. Save time. Interesting. I think it's like Instaclips for you or something. I don't know. I'm about to look into that. That's really cool. Oh, cool. Two of my buddies are already like hosting me. Appreciate that. Anywho, it was cool. Look at that. I still no. That's not what I wanted you to do. Don't be a punk, YouTube. Why are you hurting at 24? Hold on real fast. Make sure the signal's good. Seems okay. It's in this nice little rock where it's supposed to be. Nope. Damn it. Why did you drop down that big? can't have that. That's the... Ay, jeez Louise. Can never win with the internet. But I can't get comped. Oh, it is just warming up too. It's only the first few minutes. As long as I can see one full bar where it doesn't dip past the 11. It should never go to the 11. 11's bogging. Like suffocating. Thing is, it goes down and then shoots right back up. Huh. Weird. It's genuinely weird. Let me just keep playing. Let's see what happens. I have to like reconfigure the modem, maybe? I don't know. Firewalls are involved and all this other crazy crap. Right now, let's just worry about trophies. I don't need to be worrying about this. It seems to be green lighting for the most part, and it doesn't seem to be skipping, but it is something that I'm noticing in my command prompt tool. Keeping a very close monitorization of that as a streamer helps you, honestly. Oh, whoa! Right as I start talking shit, now all of a sudden it smooths out a little bit, and then it goes back right as I... You know, I'm just gonna let it be. Just let life flow. Let it be positive. Let just the vibe settle in. I mean, that's what it was. I was looking at it. I was putting too much emphasis on it. Let's go to the mountain. Let's go check out the mountain. We got an artifact and a legendary chest we need to find. So let's go find it. So we need a gate. We are currently here. We need to be, apparently, is over here. Why did I stop here then? Maybe I saw enemies and just thought it was a good thing. That does sound like me though. Like, oh yay, enemies, let's go destroy them. I love that. It never gets old. I feel like that's like a kid like laughing at fart and piss jokes. Like it will never get old for like some people. But like, you know, for Kratos, I don't know. If I was his son and I saw that like fly at me, I would be cracking the hell up. Well, now. In the 9, though, I did really good. I need to find out where that other realm tear is, though. There's one more realm tear to rule them all. I really should have grabbed my water.
There's something down there.
That's good, son. We need to fetch it then. That dragon's so drunk. It wouldn't party with all its dungeon masters. The Keller's Duke. The Kellers. Why do I just get the feeling that the last realm tear is around here? I just get this odd sensation. There's a witch. I don't know if I want to upset that thing yet. It's alright, they're just annoying. Very annoying. Oh, what's that up there? Maybe just health. I saw that fish. Kratos is getting hungry. Isles of Death. The legendary chest here. Okay, so that was cool. Here there might not be a realm tear. Iron Cove. River Passage.
Can we dock on this beach?
The last. Holy crap! How did I predict that? I literally said. What did I say? Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. I gotta love instinct. I'm not Cisco. I'm just a network that's ahead of it. Oh, what's up, Realm Tear? I don't even give a shit. What the hell comes out of this? That was it? Okay. Good boy, Mac got it. Macacalypse. Okay, so far this seems like it's rolling really smooth. I'm not gonna lie. We're turning out to be a pretty good stream so far. It definitely seems like things have mellowed out on YouTube now that it's actually kind of underway a little bit. Toledo. Let's see here. Oh shit, they brought the 1440K back. Or 14. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That actually looks damn good. Okay, so this is interesting, right? When like one of my buddies tells me what's going down with YouTube, all of a sudden that reappears real fast. So that means they're playing around with 4K coming on mobile formats because 5G is becoming a thing. But wait, okay, so here's the scary thing. I was talking to my brother, and we were coming to the conclusion that 5G is amazing. We're gonna have very, very fast internet. It's gonna be amazing. Wait, that wasn't a realm tear where I can pull something out? What the fudge? Fudge. Okay, I thought that was too easy. Still found something cool. I'll take that. At least it was like I knew something like that around there. It was a dud. There was something still cool. Point being, we still have to find that. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost in this this whole train of thought because of like that not being the realm tear I wanted. Alright, just gotta soak that in. And I'll find it. It'll be fine. Alright. With that being said, where I was getting at is they basically have tuned it, up-tuned it, down-tuned it, up-tuned it. But what I was getting at with the 5G thing is that the way that they're going to be transferring the data is like no way we've ever seen before, because it's not just like little waves, it's actually microwaves that they're going to be sending out. So if everyone understands what microwaves are, it's kind of just radiation basically. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I think the short-term effects will not be bothersome, but the long-term effects, the generational effects. This is like, hi, did you live next to a microwave 5G tower? You might be entitled to a really big lawsuit because your granddaughter has 15,000 feet extra more taller than everyone else. It's just like, yes, Gigantor. There was no Hitmonchan involved inside of that situation. Just like, we're not breeding the mighty green giants, but I'm just saying that, you know, super mutants could be a thing in the future. Think about that. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't phrase it like that. People actually might want that to happen. Moving on. What I'm getting at here. I think we are getting into a point where we can kind of push forward in the right avenue with this game. Since I can't necessarily beat them, I'm going to have to join them. Rage of the Titans. Damn, that was a rage right there. I think I've almost upgraded every single one. This is collecting at this point. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go that way. What else that would be? I think there might be something else than just this. What's that? Oh, it's just the faraway beacon. Some weird reason I thought it was something. I was like, is that some gigantuan black hole? How did that happen, scientifically speaking? What's the science behind that? Shut up, Seagull. No one likes you.
What's that down there?
I'm sorry, Seagull. I'm just upset I didn't get my damn rail tear. Well, we meet. Well, Kratos does do it well. And in style. Oh, it's Ezra James Froggington. Better known as the artist normally from as Froggy. Well now, what's going down, everyone? Hoping that we can find some kind of elite chest that's supposed to be around here. I was able to already find one beacon and changed it to see if it set something off. Already active. Got. It's not just gonna leave me around somewhere. Okay, that does say it's just a random angle. That's one thing about God of War I've noticed. It can have some pretty awkward angles. Not gonna go down over there. It's gonna lead me away to the other secondary island. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now that there it is. Okay, so let's get our blades of chaos. Let's do some chaos. Yeah. That's so much fun. And hopefully that's it, but I don't think it is. I think we have to do something else. What do we get there? Explosive grips of fire. Low peak activation, chance of strike. Very explosive. You have to admit that actually is pretty cool. They look even badass too. Okay, so why do I feel like there's something in that ship? Let's go investigate and see if there's any pirates booty aboard. If there's any people aboard this ship besides me and my son. They walk the blink. Doesn't seem like there's anything actually. So there's two ways you can go down. Looks like we can go down over there. Brings us to another island. Brings me back to the original one, which I was throwing it at. Huh. This is a very interesting, elaborate maze. So where is that one? Like, that's back down there. I remember that very well, actually. And let's see if we can get another bird's eye view from these other two angles. Doesn't seem like they yielded anything better. Oh. This is well hidden. Surrender flag. Never. Well, I'm gonna presume that our luck is gonna be really good sliding on this road going Indiana Jones status over there. I've already got everything in Iron Cove. Rats. Death Isles. Oh no, I completed it. I just needed time to update. Cool. Nar, we did our job. Okay, we have to figure out Stone's Fall. Hey, what's going on? How are you? We need to get to a boat. Stat. Oh, sweet. No, that was pretty freaking amazing, actually. Alright, we got to the boat. Now we need to get over to the Stony Falls.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back, my friend. Seems like they changed the colors of the people jumping in the chat. I thought maybe they were like assigned like real quick, but how you been? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and truck it over these while we get to the Stony Fall. Every barrel must die. Alright. Should be able to go under the bridge and view around. Nice. And I am excited though. One of my friends, like me and him were chatting on like a text message, and he had mentioned guerrilla warfare and like I guess it being like really big
I
in
am
like
3 more
Reddit right
trophies
now.
to getting platinum.
Nice. I think I am about 4 or 5. Mainly a suit of armor, getting the rest of like the ravens, the artifacts, the treasure. Um, and I'm forgetting what else one. There's a few other ones, but I'm happy to hear. What 3 do you have left? Oh, and fire and brimstone. I need to get that one. That's gonna be a fun one though. Okay, let's see. Where are we? The Cliff of Ravens. Well, there's already stuff there that I haven't gotten. But I have unlocked that. Maybe that's just a reoccurring thing. 'Cause if I've unlocked that and taken that loot out of there, that's very, very infer information of, yeah, that I've probably gotten that already. Yeah, there's the Stony Falls. At the same time, some of the things that they do geographically, so we might have to go up there and get on top, go across some like land bridge or some
I need
shit
to
like that.
complete the trials, the ravens, and open all realm terrors.
Yeah, the realm terrace. I think I'm only like 1 or 2 more away.
I see something down
No,
there.
I'm in like flame. But I feel you on that one. The trials though, that's gonna be a really fun one because I can probably designate like a whole stream to just that one, because it's gonna be a toughie. Like I'll be honest with you. I tried it once and like I think the one I'm stuck on right now is where they can't touch you. So it's like you almost have to do like dun 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 dun. Can't touch this. That'd be so creative. They give Kratos like parachute pants for that one. I would be so happy. I would be cracking up like endlessly. Actually, probably would not be able to beat that at all. Alright, so this is the official Stony Falls. And in Stony Falls, we were missing something random. So now the question is, what is random in Stony Falls? Is it that there's gold canes around? That there's seaweed everywhere, that this used to be underwater? That there's magical fish? There is a god of fish, by the way.
So I do a trophy a day.
Well, that's good though. This game is one of those ones that you can just kind of soak in, because I mean, re-walking around and the environment is really beautiful, and the community that's grown to like this game a lot is like really thick as thieves. Like you just get to meet so many cool people that love the game, and like rightly so. They created a masterpiece. Besides a few like hit and misses where it was kind of like, I don't know, semi-glitchy, but it wasn't really that bad versus other games that launch in day one where huge updates need to be done and then they ignore it and then, you know, shit gets crazy. Well, that didn't do me that well. Go ahead and try a different angle at this point in time. I was something hidden. Where would I be? A lot higher than this. Stony Falls. Maybe it's somewhere near where the waterfall outlets. And I don't know if that technically classifies as part of it, but that island's so tiny and I've messed with it so many times, I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with it. And that's not really explorable. Let's see here. Already collected that. Maybe I can walk across the chain? Do some like tightrope stuff right there. There is this, but that's just a transport in and transport out. Totally forgot Stony Falls has some like elevator, like a realm dimensional points. Need to use that more often. Let's see here. Alright, so let's see if I can go around and if that opens up anything maybe I missed inside of that area. So I remember last time trying to get that and I couldn't really figure it out for some weird reason, but I totally forgot. I just gotta keep reversing it. And I've snagged everything there. I meet any bosses, that'd be so cool. Well, at least we got Hacksilver or something. Damn, Kratos' definition of the sand is insane. I don't know how much he weighs, technically. Would be amazingly stat for stat. I want to know. I almost want to estimate he's probably about a ton. I mean, let's be real here. The guy literally redefines what muscle looks like. A muscle on muscle. Insane. He just beats the shit out of things. That's his workout. His rage. Well, this is very much leaving me bundled. But I'm not ready to throw in the towel here. I feel like we need to give it one more thorough sweep, and I don't think there's anything really up here. But I should probably focus on just like blowing shit up, right? So, what are you doing? Wherever you are, stop playing around. There you go. Perfect. Boy. There you go, very good. Oh, I think I just figured it out. I thought maybe I can hop down there. Oh, I can't shoot down there. Oh man, I was thinking I could jump down there and all of a sudden I would magically get somewhere down, like... Oh well. I guess the only thing I can do at this point is like go all the way down and see if maybe by any chance and any luck that somehow it'll allow me to do it from a different angle. I keep thinking that's like some freaking like Zapdos looking lightning bird over there. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. A little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. I think we're gonna jump down. We'll go explore the little tiny island. That's for shoots and doodles.
What's that up there?
What do you see? He's just looking at what I'm looking at, and he's just like, oh, well, my son's obviously looking at that, or do you see something that I should be? Maybe I can break this chain. It's worth a shot, right? No, damn. Well, let me look at my treasure maps. Maybe that's something I'm looking for is a treasure. Finder's fee. I think it is, actually. I've been working a long time. The pay is always short. With the camp split between Bird and his old man, no one will notice me stashing a bit of the earning aside. Secret perch in smug.
Yo.
What's going down? Call sign Viper, welcome to the chat, my friend. How you been? I'm looking for trophies. Huh. Well, I'm thinking that this is definitely probably more than likely where it lies. Because look at the wheels. That means I need to get to an angle where all those wheels line and go back. Just sounding like Lost and Jack, we have to go back.
In doing the 4th of July partying has finally ended tonight, LOL.
I keep hearing parties in the background. Party in the USA. You know, I think, you know, pop a copyright and that shit. But I heard it going off. It was popping off for a second, but it's definitely quieter than it was yesterday. It was like yesterday was insane. It's like the cops didn't even care. People had fireworks. It was just like explosive, literally. But it was all within good like situation. I didn't hear like, you know, sirens. I didn't hear people getting hurt. So it's like, you know, people were responsible. So I mean, I can't deny that, right? Responsibility. Okay, so I'm thinking this is it. Like, let's relook at our freaking codex real fast. Where is it? Goals? Yes, goals. Not maps. Do you think it'd be under maps? Finder's fee. Big whale. Where would you be? Probably a certain angle then.
Last
Maybe it's
night
not
I
this
got
one
to help with the
exactly.
fireworks show, which was awesome. 95kk
Dude.
worth of fireworks in a crowd of 5000 people was my first time being. Show the treasure map again.
No problem. Let me go ahead and pop it open real fast. Call sign, that's amazing, dude. That must have been like, besides the stress, but exhilarating. I imagine the adrenaline would be amazing. Yeah, so I think it's gotta be higher. I think I'm too low right now. And I don't see the base. That's like the dead giveaway, nor the pillar. Chris, what's going down on YouTube's side? How you been, bud? I also want to say it's that one.
Yeah, it was awesome. The paintball field I worked at need an extra lighter, so I decided to help out. I think it's on the Isle of Death or the island round it.
You might be right. I just saw this because, like, you can see there's that one right there, and it could be. Yeah, I don't know what angle you could hit that at, where it comes out good.
Wow, this game looks beautiful.
It really does. It's probably one of the better games that I've played or seen to date on PlayStation 4. But that's God of War. They always step their game up. It's just like, dog, this is how you do. That and Naughty Dog. Imagine if those two had like a freaking gaming project together. Dear gosh, they would destroy the market. I'm not seeing any really good helpful. Oh, that poor fish. I was just trying to sit there in the shallow, and the shallow just kept getting more shallow.
The text-to-speech voice is really unsettling, lol.
Yeah, I might change that because it was more for my like freaking like No Man's Sky streams. I might turn that off just for like God of War though. It's easier to like talk to people, but I also understand certain people. I don't know. It seems like there's more people opposed to it than for it, and I guess it just depends on the application that you use it for. In No Man's Sky, it's appropriate because it sounds like it's an AI robot that you're talking to, and it's so monotonous. It actually does add flavor to it, especially even when trolls pop on. It's kind of really funny. Actually, within reason, I'm not inviting a troll to troll this.
It would be better if
Not
it
at all.
sounded more human.
No, I agree, but it's the PlayStation, and until I can figure out a good way to utilize OBS and find an overlay that will take what I'm doing and text-to-speech it, and like some like, I mean, ideally, I would really like if it was just really hot-sounding like European shit. I'd be really happy actually. It'd be really badass. But I'd probably be still lost in listening to it. No pillar.
I approve of this, lol.
I appreciate it. I think you might be right. I think this might be another one. Or maybe the zombie island. I should try somewhere else. I mean, what the hell would be at Stony Falls then? I mean, I am missing something. That's what originally made me think that it was there. The treasure was there. But I don't think the treasures count. I think the treasures are by themselves. Shit, what the hell is hidden? All of a sudden that and that alone unhinged the giant wheel that destroyed the Realm Temple. Like they slap over to like a freaking like VH1 status like interview with Kratos. Well, I didn't think he could do that. Response came from the God of War.
If you're looking for a hot European chick, I get set you up.
No, dude, right on. I'm just experiencing life, and I always end up like gravitating towards hot European chicks. It's really funny, actually. Like I always end up just like all of a sudden randomly just like, oh hey, what's up? Like I make really good friends with international people. Like I don't know, I'm like really friendly. I like all people actually. I should probably say. Okay, there's a pillar. There's a wheel. Where's the vase?
So I was
kinda feel like
watching
I was
your Ello
thinking.
shampoo video and it was oddly satisfying, lol.
It really is, actually. And surprisingly enough, like, it's really good for your hair. Like, man, I use that, like, religiously. My hair is popping. I at least have 3 to 4 people sometimes come up to me any given day and ask me what I do for my hair. That's it. Aloe, baking soda. It's like a nice little process. Beautiful. Okay, now where in tarnations? That is a beautiful waterfall, though. Something important. Where would I be? I have to think like I'm something very important. Huh. Let's go to the other islands, but I think we'll be losing the Stony Fall edge. No, Kratos, calm down. You don't gotta get all mad. You don't gotta kill the crab of wool
I
over
have to
there.
admit, you
Don't
got
be
your hair
crappy.
from God himself, LOL.
Okay, so funny thing is, my grandfather technically, his name is Jesus, and my brother's name is Jesus. So technically, my grandfather's Jesus. I mean, and no offense to anyone religious, this is obviously a play on words. And Bonnie, welcome to the chat. I see you're on there side. Welcome back, should I say. You joined me in the Thunder Run stream I had earlier today, too.
LOL.
Yeah, I know, it's funny. But I feel like I'm going to be struck by lightning. Like, let's just not go farther than that. Let's go back to the crab of war. Look at him. Oh shit! You want to throw down, crab? Right. Truce. I drew the line in the sand. Don't ever cross it again. I feel like I just made a mortal enemy. God of War 2. It's gonna be a huge crab we fight.
Square up, crab.
I know, right? So, come at me, crab. Come at me, bro. Why would that? I'm sorry. That would be such a funny ass video. Just see someone at like Fisherman's Wharf, like just seeing a freaking crab, and be like, "Come at me, bro!" Just completely like size up. Like, I'm sorry. I would probably die a very happy person. Like a meteor could strike me at that very moment. I'd be like, I'm content with life. I literally just saw someone just try to fight Mr. Krabs at Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, the creative mind what I have. I should write like cartoons, man. I think the randomness that pours out of my head sometimes. Angry. Oh, there's a smorgasbord of marine life down here. Bury. Huh. How do I get up there? I feel like that's at the right angle. Go ahead and review the codex again. Oh, goals. Sorry, it's under goals. Life goals. But it's almost enclosed.
I was outside last night looking through my telescope eating a sandwich and a raccoon rolled up and stole my sandwich.
Damn, that's a boss-ass raccoon, dude. It's nature's bandit, living at its finest. It is like literally honey badgers it weighs to a nice little Sammy. I'm sorry I took your sandwich. That sucks though you were stargazing because you didn't see it coming. Those little nocturnal furry creatures come out of nowhere. But hey, let me go ahead and fast forward this so we're moving forward to... I'm not having any luck here, unfortunately. So I'm thinking... I was proposed to me.
I'm ready to go to war with the little shit, LOL.
You should. You should. But I mean, don't kill it. You should just like put it on a different property, let someone else go to war with it. Oh, but enough shenanigans, as I can never find what's on Stony Falls. I think at this point in time, I need to look at a different avenue. Death Island was one of the things that was... Because I already went to the Isles of Death. But let's go ahead and go back. Maybe I missed it. Because if I can get another treasure, we're going to go treasure hunting right now. Get our minds off of the random terrors that I'm missing and other things. Stony Falls, I'm gonna figure out the secret that you have.
I won't kill him.
I swear.
I will just have a fair and respectful fist fight with him, lol.
Okay, well that's cool. That's understandable. If it's like the whole fist fight from like Peter Griffin's like chicken fight like monologue, like square up, like straight up old school, like 1920s, like out of nowhere, both of you guys have like curly mustaches, and dumbbells that you're like curling before you throw it down. Then you respectfully put them down and like dust off and like put things down and like you're like, okay, suit sir, are we still on for that box social fighting? I'm like, yes, yes we are, indubitably. You throw down your monocles and top hats and shit's gone down, like literally. I would actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a raccoon in a monocle and a freaking top hat trying to throw down sounds like a really fucking hilarious cartoon. Okay, we're almost at the island of death. Could be Abraham Hoon. You know, because they could be like, have him give him a beard too. Be like,
will be fired.
well, yeah, 9 shots because you'll get rabies. So that's, I guess you would probably fire back with something differently. But yeah, if you get bit, bro, that's rabies. You gotta get that shot instantly. That's not fun. It's like 9 shots to the stomach. I've never had it, but I've experienced people that said that they have in my life where they were like, that's not a fun thing, to make me never want to do it. It's just like when people told you about 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I've yet to watch that, and I never will. Just because I understand people just try to describe it, and I'm like, nope, I already understand what the fuck that possibly could be, and I do not want to know what that existence of, like, that imagery is in my life. I can care less. Yeah, I don't know if well, actually, now I just need a wheel. The right angle. I don't see one because that would make sense. Those overhangs look almost identical to the picture when you look at it. It would have the 2x4, the ropes, and the bars in order to do that. But we just need some circular wheel in order to line up at a 45 in the ground in order for it to be perfect.
I named him Vladimir the Sandwich Thief. For months now he just walks up to me at night and sit next to me waiting for the perfect time to pee.
That's so boss. They are very social creatures, and they won't really mess with you too much. They're just like, I don't know, I think they're socially curious. So they see us, and they're... What's this all about? They see us and get interested, rather than they get, like, more scared like most creatures get in, like, nature. There's so many dead fish.
I want to pet him so bad, but I'm afraid to, lol.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, the fleas and or ticks. And then imagine if that thing just bites the shit out of you. Oh man. I mean, within arm's distance, yeah. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, if I saw a raccoon walk up to me, Luminous was slowing down. Hopefully it's working. By the way, give me 1 second. I'm gonna talk to Luminous on YouTube side, Twitch. My bad. He was helping me with an issue that I was having with mobile uploading. I think I figured it out, Luminous. So it's 2 of 1 thing. Exactly what I remember when I was mentioning earlier, like if you could watch it without it looping, that YouTube originally used to have 1440, which is 2K. Available when you can watch stuff directly through live stream and or with anything that's just like in a random upload. Then they stopped it and stopped supporting that, and it instantly went back to what was it, 1080p. Well, when I went to go look at my upload, it was at 1440, so they may have reintroduced that because it's been long enough down the road that they've actually engineered the app to do really well, and they've been pushing updates. Also could be on the same point that it's always suggested for me to only put 24,000 megabits on the upload, which is, I mean, I usually put like 29, which is crazy. That's 29 megabits, but I down-tuned it to see if that works too, because could be too much data for the unfortunate little app for phone to pull in, unfortunately. Or it could be that I'm sending too less, because I did down-tune it when I was doing daily motion. I used to do around 30, but I had somewhat of an issue when I switched over with most people doing that. So I put it on 24, And I kind of pulled up like a friend to like pull an app, and they said it's running decently. And then I kind of tested it myself too, so hopefully it's working really good. If it's not, just let me know. But I'm gonna get back to the game, like, for sure. I'm not gonna diagnose it. I'd much rather experience it. But welcome back, dude. Hopefully it's like streaming decent. But on both sides of the communities, thanks everyone for turning out so far, for tearing it up. Tonight we're gonna find some stuff, and hopefully I can get some trophies. Huh. Oddly just not familiarize myself with the path that I may have taken. Let's find out if I have.
But so far has been a homie. He will walk up to me, and if I offer him a small thing of bread, he will take it from my hand and run off, LOL.
Oh, that's too funny. He just, I'm gonna go hide it really fast, or just go eat in privacy. You're totally getting played for food, Luke.
But he could be playing mind games on me and wait for the perfect time to strike, haha.
It could be his master plan. You just don't know. Like, honestly, what if that he was just his master plan was for wait, then he's been running the house, change the locks. He'd already set that on the side. Had a group of, or I don't know what you would call a group of raccoons, because there's usually a name for everything. Actually, like a murder of crows, school of fish. And it's really weird how everything has it like that. Right on, man. I'm glad that it's doing really well then. Cool. So I have to keep it at 24 then. And hope for the best. Until otherwise, I will keep my eyes peeled. At like the pixel rates. Make sure everything's dialed in. But so far, so good. Right now, I need to look into where the hell
God forbid I don't give him bad tasting bread. He will call up the lads to jump me.
That would be rather interesting. Getting jumped by a freaking raccoon. Then again, I never thought I would get jumped by a whole bunch of robots in No Man's Sky, and that happened a few streams ago. I still can't believe I got jumped by robots. Robots, to be exact. He was a little punk-ass bitch, though, man. Called him out, said, get the fuck away from me. You don't want to listen to that. And he runs off like a little punk, and he keeps coming back and scamming me like he's going to do something. Then out of nowhere, he's bringing like 2 people, and then there's more backup. He's acting all tough then, trying to shoot me. And mess up all his friends, and he's trying to run away. I pulled out my 9. Yeah, that's right. I ended that robot's life, sadly enough. Didn't want to. More of a had to. Oh well.
There's something
Poor
up there.
robot.
At my cousin's farm,
Why?
I got cornered by his goats and they were taking turns charging at me.
Dear gosh, dude. You have such an interesting relationship with, like, animals. My boat's really wrecked. Alright, right now what I need to do is turn this beast around, and we're gonna go whale searching. Oh, that's cool. But, like, as long as it's running good, because, like, the thing was, like, when you were mentioning that, Luminous, when this finally does catch up to me, like, I've heard that before. That's right when you said that, and, like, my buddy from Battle House was like, I'll try that, and I was like, no, he might be onto something, and that might be one of the reasons why, because no one ever told me that they were experiencing it on mobile, and mobile only. It totally makes sense now. So once you dialed me into that, it didn't take me too long to try a diagnostical point of the hypothesis of what it could be. So I just ripped that apart and reshredded it, and like basically came down with a think tank of an idea of what would cause that. So I think I dialed it in the best distinctable point, which was dialing it exactly what YouTube was asking me to do in the first place instead of oversending it, which is probably way too much for a phone to process. Basically, like cooking your
Ghost
guys'
hate me.
phones with
Raccoons
data.
use me for food and my friend's pet fox won't stop barking at me until I give him a belly rub.
Foxes bark? I would have never guessed they barked. Alright, let's keep looking for wheels. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Well, I guess you could call it a bark. I don't know what to call it, lol.
Well, is it kind of like a scoff? Like it's like almost like it's kind of like a small dog trying to bark like a big dog? 'Cause that's always funny when you hear that, like the little dog's trying to be like tough. Well, now. Doors of 9, maximize inside of there. Got everything I need around there. Oh, that's good too. If the delay seems like it's not as long, maybe that's one of the reasons why. Was it was too much data, so it kind of like dammed up, like, and it would like, cause like the playback always looked really beautiful, like when it uploads.
It sounds like
Gorgeous.
a puppy trying to bark, but it just doesn't work out, lol.
Okay, I totally get down what you're throwing down on tutorial. I wish I had like some kind of like a little fast cue card audio to like throw up and be like this, and that's when like, you know, the scrappy dog just like starts barking from like Scooby-Doo. Go around there. We're gonna keep searching.
I had no idea you could have a pet fox until my friend showed me hers.
That's really cool though. Like ferrets. No one expects you can have them for pets. But you can. Ah, the ribcage of death. Why are there so many dead bodies floating around? Kratos, stop dumping them in the damn water. Because no one ever talks about what happens to like the freaking bodies that Kratos destroys. Like, is there like some massive graveyard? Wait a minute. We get a
While
better
we're
angle
on
of
the
this.
topic of animals, baby lions trying to roar is fucking adorable.
I've never seen that, but I kind of want to see it again. I think there might be a treasure here. You'll reference my goals. The one I'm thinking that might be here. Where is it? Possibly these ones. They would have been the statues that were there before. Which would mean we would have to travel up here. Access it. And looky there, we can travel up. Let's see what we can find. See what shenanigans we can get ourselves into.
You have to watch a video of a baby lion trying to roar. It's so cute.
Dude, I definitely am. I feel like the next time I get really frustrated or I'm just not feeling like really happy in the general standpoint points, which I'm always really happy for the most part, We all have our down points. We're like, damn,
I am
life
here
kind of
because
sucks.
I want to hear my messages in a robot voice.
Cool. Right on. Welcome to the, you're outspoken on YouTube now. I mean, that's the kind of the cool thing is like everyone can hear the chat that's going down on Twitch. They can get a little jelly and come over and join it. Not to say you're jelly, Luminous. I'm just saying like you can get like a little extra added incentive. Okay, so if I'm looking over where it's supposed to be, right? And they're standing right there. And the other one would probably roughly 2 giants. Okay, that's perfect. That whole one
I
right here is
will
gonna give me a
spam
little
your
bit
Twitch
better.
now, lol.
Damn, that is one big ass giant. Bonnie's so confused right now. All you see on the chat is dot dot dot. Maybe it's there. Or it could be right there. Past the waterfall.
Only thing is I can't see
Maybe
you, boo.
something. Yeah, but I do that on purpose because I know there's a lot of people that don't like
Going back to
overlays.
YouTube now, lol.
No worries. So I try to offer both to everyone. And usually, typically, I don't even have like the audio on here. Usually, this is just for people that want to just watch gaming. But when I beat something that's like past story or it's like No Man's Sky, I don't mind having narrative of my own like dialogue. But I try to offer both of those, and then I upload what I call and dubbed as my own pending point is Twitch Classics. It's like you can just get the classic points of what is 1080p 60 frames. Pure gameage. Now I'm thinking it's gonna be maybe over there. I just get that really strong inkling of a feeling that it's gotta be over there. Let's try. We'll go down, go across. Maybe unless I can jump over there. Do like some Hercules thing. Well now. I was hoping that would stop it because it looked like there might be something cool up there. Man, welcome back. Now you're back to just the tiny delag. I wonder how long it is now. It's maybe like 30 seconds then, because before it was a solid minute. Nice. Excellent. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the God of War trophy ring. And now I'm just trying to hunt down anything and everything. Looking for, like, just treasures. So I had to place myself in a situation right where that would be planted down. Maybe that's somewhere completely different then. But I think since we're already here, we should thoroughly take a look at it, because it definitely does seem like there might be a footmark. Was here. I don't want to be thorough. Make sure if I actually get this perfectly, that we can accomplish beautiful things together.
I'm so tempted to link the baby lion video, haha.
I mean, I guess you can if you want. I mean, you are technically a mod of this channel. Like, you asked for that point, and like you are cool enough to kind of do something like that. So I mean, like, you're not gonna spam it. I don't mind. But at the same time, you can always drop a comment on my YouTube too, and I can look it up if you have one. But sorry. Now I'm a baby lion, but freaking like not as adorable though. Freaking I would like to say like I can always get around to it. It's really up to you, Kyle. It's really, I guess, asking if you really want to share that with others that are in the community or other new people that are inside of this chat. So I guess that's really up to them. If they want to see a baby lion roaring right now. Damn. Okay, 30 seconds I can live with. 30 seconds is tight like a tiger. Dude, right on, Luminous. I think you helped me solve a huge issue because I have been noticing an incredibly bigger spike of retention value in like the last hour
Honestly,
in
the video
gameplay. So
will
this
cure depression, haha. URL.
It'd be so cool if I could like take everyone there for a split second. Like, follow me to the lion's roar. That kind of... Wait a minute. I already got that one. That was money in the bank. Well, maybe I actually have to find two big gigantuan statues. Maybe that's the joke. I'm thinking too deep into it. They're like, no, you really do need to find these pictures. Oh, cool. I don't know who just followed me, but cheers. On Twitch side. I saw that. I wasn't 118 a second ago. Now I am 118. So thank you. Welcome to the M7 community. Welcome. I don't have any overlays, unfortunately, to say like, you congratulations, but I do pay attention to that kind of stuff. So cheers. Yeah, no, Luminous on YouTube side, I totally agree. Like, being interfacive with your community when they respond to you is key. It's just like returning comments, like, and like keeping up to that, because that is like your fan basis, and you know, and then to be honest, that's really important to me. Like, I like the friends and the people community that I make, and like, you know, how I can affect people in a positive way. So it's like, I do like that, you know, like interfaceable point to leave a better note and a ripple into life. So it's like, that is really what's up. But at the same time, I understand where you're getting at the 1080p and 720. It's a really different beast when you come down to trying to figure out like how people can watch you. Because like the thing is, if someone jumps into your stream and it's choppy, they're probably gonna stand it for a second, and then if it just continues, they're gonna be like, whatever, I'm not even entertained with that, because they're losing time, and rightfully so. I get irritated when that shit happens too. And it's not really the streamer's fault. It's not really like freaking like intended. But unfortunately it happens that way. So it's like trying to dial in your network perfectly so it runs smoothly, finding the bitrate that works for you and everything that intertwines with that is the difference between getting a massive following and people that want to just chill and rock positively with you versus not being able to rock at all and losing like the view counts. Like when I was doing No Man's Sky and rocking like 50 or 60 people in a chat, it was literally on a 720p, like not even a 1080p frame, like No Man's Sky stream on the PSN network off of a PlayStation. I was like, holy crap. So like, you know, it's just like watching that and like, you know, the video quality. If you can get people watching and it's streamless and seamless, you're good. But what we need to get seamless is finding these statues. They're very elusive. But where might they be? I guess we can go check the other side. We should go through this area.
Recently I started streaming at 1080605000 by trade and it looks so nice, but not many people can handle that quality.
Yeah. Because the median is 720. That's one thing me and like Luminous kind of like understand, that the majority of all the world outside of it, especially on mobile platforms, operate off of the 720. That's one of the reasons why like YouTube only broadcasts at the 720, not even 60 frames, which is kind of annoys the shit out of me. I was like, at least give me 60 frames, man. You know how archaic that is. But it's only because it's a super steady stream and it's very low and doesn't drop down the inconsistencies. Though I think in the next update they should put like a variable bit rate for the people who can handle it. Cause dude, I get solid bit rates from Verizon, so. Yeah, but that's ideal. Like honestly, like the perfect bit rate for like any send that will work for almost everyone is 35K. That is like universal. You got it dialed in for everyone. Personally, myself, I run 1080p 60 frames at 6K.
Yeah, it sucks.
The maximum you can kind of do on Twitch.
Use, but hey, what can you do?
You can, but like say for instance you have a spike down, then that'll cause a spiral. So you have to leave bottle out and bottle in like room, which is interesting. You know, I'm not thinking we're gonna get anything past that once we get up here. I just need to find some statues that I can kind of like swim around and see if like they're cool enough. I hear one of the brothers up there clinking away. Neat. Get out of here, crows. Why the crows try to taunt me, I don't know. I don't know what Kratos did to them. But it probably wasn't good.
Yeah, I have 500 down 500 up to. I could make pirate really high, but not many people would be able to watch, so I might got back to 3500 by tra.
Yeah, it just depends. And also I can't help but stress this enough, like, but streaming, like, if you have the option to, like, if you're a PC Master Race person, I totally get it. But on the PlayStation, like, because it allows you to stream on 2 networks, literally. I mean, like, how can you get in trouble with Twitch or YouTube if it's something that's offered and that's already integrated into it? So, take advantage of it. Like, that's a great way to fill up a chat room or fill up a view count, like when people were just, like, looking at 2 different things at the same time. Like, luckily now, I'm established enough on, like, my YouTube where I don't really need that extra support. Like, I mean, I always, like, take it. But that's why I usually do the Twitch and PSN. I don't. Like, I mean, I understand it. Like, I'm a little PC biased too sometimes, but I'm a console boy. I was growing up. It's very nostalgic with it, so, like... Well, there we go. Now the question is, how do I get to the right angle? Go ahead and relook it and see if we have the right picture. I knew I'd seen that before. No, it's not the right angle. Just 2 guys with a spear.
PC is superior, but I thinks it's just the elitists that I don't like. I love your stream.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Then I wake up about 9 am and you're already be streaming so I can jump in.
Dude, that means a lot to me. Thank you. That's what I want to push off. That's what I want to like surround myself with. So it's nice that I can meet people like you that are a positive beacon in my streams. You know, so I'm glad I can be that start afresh. Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You start a day right, and you're on a positive thing. It's just this huge crescendo, and then like everything's good. It seems like one good thing after another when you start it just right. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion on like good days, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna go around this area. Maybe, just maybe, we can mess some stuff up.
Oh boy.
They're gonna come try to attack me? Not really? They're really that scared? Whatever.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I just hate the people that sacrifice someone because they like playing on a console more than a PC. I own a pretty solid PC, but I play on X.
Well, that's cool. Like, I mean, I go where my friends are typically. Like, PlayStation is just something really comfortable for me. Like, that's my fault, or my go-to, should I say. Can I get over there? I feel like this is not the right statues we're looking for. I feel like there should be Obi-Wan Kenobi. These are not the statues that you're looking for. Damn it, Obi. Shut up. Hey, there's more of them up there, though.
To be honest, if my friends were all still on Xbox 360, I would probably be playing with me.
On your right!
Yeah, enough tomfoolery. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't seem like Xbox did that good this round. Seems like it was more like Sony knocked it out of the park. But this is what I hear E3 this year was vice versa. I don't know about that. There's a lot of exclusives that they talked about with Sony. Sony's always kind of had like the ball rolling good for them nowadays. They just need to release Kingdom Hearts and that's just going to be like a wrap. That's like a system closer right there. But we don't need any more games. We got Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Sony killed it, but recently they have been pissing me off with the crossplay thing. Resident Evil 2 hype.
Right? Dude, I'm all about the Resident Evil series. Love that shit. Number 2 was great because it was one of the very first ones where you had 2 discs with 2 different characters and 2 different game styles that were somewhat similar. So it was like, wow, retention value, replayability value, unique value, all through the roof of 9,000 power level. That was definitely over 9,000. I don't think it's there. You know what I think it is? Maybe the river pass.
RE2 was good, but my favorite was RE5.
RE5 is a interesting installment to the story. I liked it, don't get me wrong. I think it's really great that they focused around Chris and like his whole development and where he went, and they crafted a really cool, I guess, continuation story where the game was going. I haven't beat 6. It definitely has a lot of cool things from what people were saying that you can kind of venture into. But one of the main things that I loved, and like Resident Evil 1 was always a classic. The remake was amazing. 0 was okay.
RE5 is just action.
2,
not
obviously. It is, definitely. But that's why I liked 4. 4 was this amazing van, like, where it was just like, I don't know. For me, like when I play Resident Evil 4, that's kind of like it just makes so much sense to me. Like I love that game so much. I played the shit out of that game actually. Like back in the day. Crazy. Then there was that Resident Evil Online game that tanked. Totally forgot what the garbage game was called too. That shit was garbage. Alright, let's see here. River Pass. Odin's Hidden Chamber.
I remember constantly trying to speedrun the game going for that rocket launcher, which was awesome.
Right? I remember, like, honestly, in Resident Evil 2, like, the funniest thing you could do, and, like, for a kid, this is before YouTube was even, like, uploaded shit.
Outbreak.
So, I mean, like, you couldn't just, like, look something up to watch it. Okay, thank you. You know what I was talking about, that garbage-ass game. But it had a great concept. I liked that everything was real-time. That even when you pause, shit could kill you. It was a great concept. It was just a garbage game. You know the worst thing about that is I got the game, and I was super stoked about playing that. And one of my friends went to go freaking take it to like borrow it because they knew I was gonna be out of town, like I was gonna be out of the summer or some shit like that. I was some friends, and I just let him borrow it, and he lost it, or supposedly. Son of a bitch! I never really got to play that game except for like the very beginning intro. Outbreak. Maybe that's why I'm salty about that game. I don't know. Let's rewind. Going back to what was hilarious to me. Now that's not hilarious. Like a game that I didn't get to play that I'm a little salty about. But I'm thinking of is tofu. Like, was that point when you got that piece of tofu that was running around and chopping shit up with a fucking knife? Like, it's so funny, dude. Like, oh man. Guess I came out of the portal there. Theoretically, I can go up here. Ah, I should be yawning. Move. Thank you, Seagull. Didn't have to come to quite the impasse. Was not coming back from.
I remember back when you had to get those guide magazines to find secrets and tips for the game you were pallying.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's back when, like, I guess walkthroughs were actually had the net value. I've never really been a walkthrough type person because my whole philosophy with that was I used to always go to, like, IGN and, like, Game Vaults and shit like that, and it was just easy to find what I needed to hella fast, so I wasn't really ever worried about that. So it's like I always try to beat the game as an integrity. Like that's why it's like I could look everything up that I want right now. You'll probably find it in 20 and 30 minutes, but I guess that kind of, for me, this game has still got that lackluster. I feel like an infant out of the womb, in a sense.
About crossplay, but the real question is why do consoles still have exclusives?
It's to pull people in. I mean, like, that's why Sony, like, pounded this, like, last generation, was that they have all the nice exclusives. That's not where I was trying to go. I was trying to go over here. Here. Alright, this is an unsinkable ship. This is the Titanic 2.
Those crossplay games aren't even good, so I don't know what the fuss is all about, lol.
Well, for me, it's like depending on where the platform can grow with cross. So it's like if you're gonna tell me that I can play Borderlands with all my friends no matter what system I'm on, then I'm totally game with that. If you're gonna tell me that I can only play freaking like Rocket League, I'm gonna be like, well, that's kind of cool. But it's not amazing. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys and gals a great analogy. That's like in the very early 90s when they were like, hey guys, we know this technology is really old, but we're gonna perfect it, make it look really kind of like shitty. We're gonna make electric cars and make a Honda that's like shaped like a damn shoe that Sonic would wear if he was like an infant. Dude, right? I think that everyone would be down with that shit. Freaking like the point being that I'm getting at is that they didn't really make it fucking cool. Like it wasn't until Tesla like literally rebranded what it was, and Elon Musk like literally gave away everything to like make those things like pour over backwards. So it's like now we're finally getting to that point where the shifting point where it's kind of cool. It's kind of gotten there. So it's like there's no market, and then there is a market, and it's the same exact thing. You just apply it the same exact thing. Where it's like, all right, well you're not marketing yourself, right? Right? I mean, imagine. Okay, check this out. What if there was Overwatch? What if there was like all these really great, like freaking like whole nightmares. Alright. But I think that would be really cool if they gave us a fair chance to like do things like that. Or make a game like Mag that would have enough people in order to make a big server where you can build everyone inside of it. There's so much potential what cross-platforms can have if the gaming developers could like get together. I mean, I get it, have exclusives. I'm not saying don't have that. Gotta have your flair, I suppose.
Father, over here.
Where are you? I can climb this.
I am not a Fallout fan. So I recently finished Mass Effect Andromeda and I enjoyed it. Why did so many people hate on it? And this is coming for a huge Mass Effect.
Oh dude, I freaking loved that game. And the reason why that game like was garbage was because it was broken when they released it. EA did a really bad job of marketing it to the point where they weren't ready to release it. So when it finally did drop, and if you go back to one of the very first videos that I had that like hit like the biggest view count that I've gotten so far, which was like I think it was like 14K within a week, and that was on my patch notes that I did, and it being broken, and I showcased that even though they said they fixed it, it didn't fix it. So it's like they were really just hit and miss until they finally stabilized the market. Also because they talked and dumped the whole idea of no DLCs. They left it a little open on certain areas where they should have filled it in, but there were so many other missions, and like for me, like I was just like, okay, well, I think more people were more butthurt because like Shepard isn't around, and I'm like, yeah, but Shepard was a small piece of the puzzle of what this collective of survival was, and I think they did it right. Andromeda seemed like this whole distant thing where like they did get away with going towards a different route because, well, technically it wasn't around. Like they're in a whole other universe. Well, when did you play it? Like, was it day one? Because I played it day one when it launched. Like, that was a launch title that I grabbed to, like, give to my community. And that's where a lot of the bugs hit, was, like, from day one. That's why I like covering day ones because like you get a lot of inconsistencies where you can kind of pick up on it, and that makes covering patch notes that much funner because you actually understand what these people are going through. But I don't know, maybe you just got a better copy than me. Like, probably not, but like, there's no way that could happen. There's no way that could happen. Okay, what's up here?
About a month or two after it came out, they probably fixed a lot of the bugs by then.
Yeah, by month 2, they already had a majority of it kind of dialed in because they got so much bad PR from like the community. The first month was bad. It was very bad. Like, I was like going like, what the hell? Like, I was able to capture some weird shit too. I think like where his face was disappeared and shit like that. There was just like a random like broken architecture. You need to find out how to get there. Damn it. Okay, I think it might be this way. Or apparently not.
Can't be as bad as the Batman PC release a couple years ago, haha. The faces in that game scared me, so I stopped playing it, lol.
That's so funny. John, what's going down? You seem to be everywhere, my friend.
I remember Batman on PC was so bad at launch that they had to take it off Steam for a while.
Yeah, they did, and they actually refunded everyone their money. That's how bad it was. I didn't play it on PC, I just played it on console, and it was perfect. Which is funny. You think it would have been vice versa. Like, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Console's perfect, but like PC's garbage? What the hell happened there?
It was a rushed game.
Yeah. But that's what ends up happening with today's market versus 5 years, 10 years ago. And I'll be real with you. This is exactly what happened. 5 to 10 years ago, when a game developer made a game,
I got it on PC,
they came up with an idea.
And got it on console. Was a fun game though when I got to play it, lol.
Yeah, I still need to beat that game. I haven't beat it in its entirety. But this is what it basically breaks down. So, you know, like we go back in time and we want to make a video game. Well, that's great. We can make a video game. We can put all the time we want into it. We can maybe even find some investors that believe in us. And we just keep up in touch with them. Like, hey, this is the game we're making, or we're on the, you know, philanthropist. And we can, you know, take our time. But today's day and age, we want to make a game. We're just like, hey, okay, cool. We want to make, like, Fog of War. It's a really great game about fog, and it battles San Francisco, and its whole job is to, you know, make this really cool like graphic design of fog like no one's ever seen before. And like, you know, the investors are like, oh cool, yeah, I like that. San Francisco, great locations, great idea.
That game was amazing.
Yeah, I love that game. But like, so we get down to that point where we have this like product, right? Well, now the game developers are definitely succumb to their idea and blossoming that beautiful portion of it, but Now all of a sudden they have these assholes that are like in the stock prices, and they're just like, oh hey, by the way, like first quarter we need, in order to impress everyone else, we need to have this done a little bit earlier than before. Or, you know, we have to keep these deadlines when you're just like, oh, by the way, we didn't understand that the water rendering was going to take 7 times longer to make it look badass. You know what I mean? Water like this doesn't take overnight. I mean, this shit's like powerful computers computing trillions on trillions of coding. So it's like, you know, they don't understand that. All they see is money. And that's what's gotten wrong with today's market. Is that now money is involved. It's profitable. It's no longer just fun to make something and fun to play something. It's because the fat cat 1%ers want to make money off of us.
Versus back then when they couldn't eat.
Exactly. Because they're looking at it this way. Well, that's exactly it. Because even if they sell it till it's broken, it doesn't fucking matter. They just look at it as, oh well. Doesn't matter. They're still gonna buy the shit, and then we'll sell it to them back complete. It's garbage. You know, that's why it's like, honestly, if I ever get powerful enough and enough people follow me, and the point where we can change the difference in a positive manner of gaming, I really do want to make a bureau of gaming that holds gaming companies accountable for the bullshit that they tell us. Like, I mean, I love No Man's Sky. This is a great example. But damn right, if I had a bureau of gaming, I would have went after Sony and fucking, like, No Man's Sky and Hello Man and be like, dude, what the hell? You guys said that you promised this a day one launch, and you basically false advertised.
Well, fuck you guys. We have your money now.
But yeah, they should be held accountable. That's bait and hook. Or bake and switch. It's the same fucking thing. You're being hooked like a fish into an idea that you think that's going to be great, and then you get reeled in like everyone that's basically in the same freaking token. Except for the only difference now is we're being sold bullshit. You know, it's like games like COD and games that are made by Activision and Bungie. You know, like Destiny is a great game, but it's fucking garbage because it's not complete. And it never will be complete because they want to basically slice it up like a damn pizza pie. And we buy it. We feed into their bullshit. But, I mean, it's not always us. It's a lot of, like, you know, like, I guess how gaming's become popular now. So it's like the bros that are out there. They're just like, all they do is put dip in their lip and, like, play COD. And that's their thing. And no offense if you put dip in your lip and you play COD. I'm not directing that directly at you. I'm just giving a stereotype, which would assume down to the point of why gaming's become marketable for them to throw millions of dollars into this and jerk us around for this shit. This would not fly 10 years ago. Sonic wouldn't slice up a DLC on a damn cartridge. You wouldn't be given half a cartridge on a fucking Genesis and be like, oh, hey, by the way, you need to buy this other microchip you need to install it, and there's patches and all this other stuff. It's like, no, fuck you. Sorry, I'm going off on a rant. We need to go back to trophies. I'm like going completely off on a rant. Okay, let's go to the mountain. I haven't had any luck with the river pass. I can't get over there. So let's go ahead and dip over here. We'll go to the mystical gate, Nomad's Chamber.
Is still in beta when they release it.
But they test us with it on beta. That's the thing, it sucks, dude. We help them every single fucking step of the way, and we the gamers are getting held a bad product. There's very few gaming companies that I will trust. Santa Monica Studios is one of them. You know, you look at gaming like Naughty Dog. That's another great gaming studio that will actually sell you what you want.
No DLC releases for God of War it as complete to me. Just make part 2
Hell
just
yeah.
as good or better.
Yeah, exactly. And you know they are. And like that's why it's like when I was told we might get a New Game Plus, but they're thinking about it, and then they were kind of like, yeah, we'll definitely get it too, but we're working on it. They're not rushing it. You know what I mean? And it's like not a DLC. That's just an add-on so you can replay the game again. You know what I mean? Like it's literally just building more hype for the game. So it's like, I don't know. I think people can, like, they want more because it's so good, but that's a good thing. That shows you how good that freaking game is. It's just like, honestly, for me, it's like that when I found out Red Faction Guerrilla Warfare came out to the console remastered, I was just like, wait, I can do that? Because I'm going to tell you, when I get that game and I play that, you could definitely follow or subscribe to me for this one. But like, freaking, I'm not even going to play the storyline. I'm literally just going to do a pure chaos playthrough. It's just going to be me versus the EDF And that's just going to be my tale. I'm just going to destroy everything in plain sight and see how many people I can piss off in the given course. It's so great. I love that game because of how much chaos you can cause. It's so amazing. Let's get to a gate. So we'll dock here. We'll go up inside of there.
I am getting the remastered also.
That's cool. My buddy was telling me too right now you can buy the originals too for $3.
Now if they can stop with the Ps4 trailers, that would be nice.
Yeah, a lot of gaming companies are stopping with DLCs and like are learning from games like Overwatch and Blizzard and how they made this game that they were continuously going to release free data. And it's one of the reasons why you ever notice you can't buy an Overwatch copy for anything less than like $30, if not 50. It's within that margin. It retained its value really well. It's because they keep releasing stuff for it. The only thing you can buy is additional is Flare. It's always just like, that's genius. You've literally marketed a game, made it a super competitive thing where everyone loves, keeps updating it, and like you've created something that's unique, something that will last forever in a sense. It's like they don't even have a desire to make Overwatch 2. Why? You know, like that's the question. Like why? I mean, like there's really no reason to, unless they were trying to milk us for money, which they're not. So just look at honest gaming companies. That's the best thing I can possibly say for anyone. Is like just research your gaming companies and always understand indie will take the show every time because they are striving to tell you a story, or they are striving to give you a product that they love. Mimir's eyes look really creepy right now. Hey. There's health, but I don't need it. Alright, let's get out of here. Go to the top floor. Scout out, see what we can't find. Oh, hey, what's up, sir? How are you, Steve? Alright, let's see here.
I want to be hyped for Anthem so bad, but I know a month into the game EA is going to fuck it up.
Oh, I already heard they did. That's why I'm like, I'm totally off the Anthem hype. I'm not excited about the game as much as I wanted to, because I heard they're messing with it a lot, and the concept we wanted is no longer. They literally turned it into another Destiny. They turned it into another Dead Island. These games, they ruined them. Sucks. But we're not here to talk about sucky games. We're here to try to find platinums. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Yeah, yeah. Or as they say in Germany, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, enough shenanigans. Yeah. Alright.
And it sucks, man. It's mainly the publishers that are doing this shit and the devs are getting most of the shit.
It's the truth. It's like the game developers get all this shit for the crappy decisions of people that don't even know what gaming is.
Just give me Spider-Man and Resident Evil 2 and I am good for a while until Days Gone.
Yeah, I agree. Days Gone's gonna be lit. I do definitely think that Spider-Man's gonna be really cool. Dear gosh, is Spider-Man gonna be so freaking cool. Kind of want to see if my friend will make me like if I can make like a villain cosplay, and then just like play that for my full Spider-Man playthrough. I think that'd be a great ploy as a streamer. It's like, let me see, I'm doing two things I love. I'm dressing as a freaking like cosplay something, and I'm playing video games. I'm like nerding out to the maximum. I don't think I could go wrong here. For myself, at least. I'm pretty sure there's a big group of the world that probably thinks that's really fucking weird. But I'm okay with that. I'm just a weird individual, and I'm okay.
Bungie loved making games for their community, then Activision came in and fucked it all up. Okay, rant over Ello.
Oh no. I agree. Like, I mean, I was never a really huge fan of Halo, and I was never really... I didn't hate or dislike, like, Bungie, but I never loved them. And then once they teamed up with Activision, I hated them. Because I was like, wow, you guys basically took the Halo engine, which was amazing, and then you just sliced it up and acted like it was just like this piece of like cardboard bean and cheese burrito you would feed some kid in the 2nd grade. Like, I hate to suck and say that, but like, seriously, the food standards since kids schooling needs to get better. Real talk. Even when I was growing up, that shit was garbage. It's Odin's Chamber. That's not where I'm trying to go. Where I'm trying to find... well, I guess if I go down to Odin's Chamber, I can just pop out in the mountain. Because like, it doesn't seem like I can even access the other river. Because I was hoping that's one of the reasons why I stopped over here. I was seeing if I can go down somewhere and find something that I can actually do. But it seems like more than likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to park it there once we get to the mountain. Because right now, I'm just noticing how late it is. I didn't even realize it's almost 4 in the morning. Actually, I work at 10. So,
when I went to
I need to
school,
try to
I'm
get 4
pretty
hours
sure
of
the
sleep.
taco salad wasn't taco salad at all, lol.
No, it's probably sand salad with a little bit of lettuce. The real talk, though. Sad. Same thing with like how we don't pay our educators enough. When you really think about that, like, we have the shittiest education system in the world. Yet, we're the most powerful nation among the world. Or one of the powerful nations of the world. So it's just like, what the fuck? You don't think we would be just as smart trying to lead? But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just too logical. It's like, sometimes I just scoff at like the way that we treat shit in the States. That's why I relate with more, like, okay, you guys make sense. You guys have fiber optics and all these other fucking cool shit that, like, you know, the state was like, oh, we don't need that. And I'm like, yeah, we do. They're on to something over there. Just saying. Trying to future-proof things is not a bad idea. Perfect. So now all we're looking for is the artifact and the legendary chest that we will get to. And tomorrow I get off around 6, so I'm hoping that I can come back to either this or if I crack and end up buying Guerrilla Warfare, maybe I might go into that to kind of just change the pace off God of War. Which is kind of bad because if I get Guerrilla Warfare, I feel like I'm going to play that all night when I should be doing editing. I'm falling behind on my editing and I really need to edit because like one of the videos that I have up is actually trending really good view count right now, and I know if I can put a 4K version of it, it'll be really great for especially the geographic area I have and the timeline that I'm running. These current events on YouTube are huge. If you can get something when it's hot, like, damn, your life is good. Which reminds me, I need to contemplate if I'm going to do a Far Cry 1.08 update tonight. Probably not going to because I'm really tired, and the way I'd have to set that up and do the research by the time I actually got to bed would be like around like 5. I want to try to get some sleep tonight. But thank you everyone for staying tuned,
Mac.
watching. Thanks, Luminous. I appreciate that. And for the new follower that like watched and like definitely hit me up on Twitch side, I appreciate you people. It is a great positive point that I can actually outreach to everyone. I can grow in these manners where it's not like I am like just saying like follow me, subscribe to me. Why is this not working? This is just great to be myself and have people be themselves and be a part of this really cool of Aniba. You know, that's what the M7 family is all about, man. Just chilling out, playing video games, doing nerdy stuff, and having good times with good people. So if you're about that, then you're part of the M7 family. But yeah, this is where I'm tuning out. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down Twitch. So I'm gonna say good night, good morning, good wherever you are. That's what's up. So keep it good. I'll see you guys and gals later.